turned to Dead Island.
If you had to guess how the guy was decapitated, how do you think it happened? Like, what's the best way you can possibly think of that happening?
Okay, I have thought about this a little bit. I feel like he was leaning over, looking at his handsome reflection, because he was probably a very handsome man in the water. And suddenly, there came a shark flying through the air, took off his body, and slapped it with the back of his tail, which sent him and propelled him back onto land, which is why the rest of his body was not consumed.
That's not that far off, but it's also very similar to a death in Deep Blue Sea 2, where a guy is leaning over the water. He's just survived being attacked by a shark, and he's leaning at the water, yelling at the sharks to suck my ass. And then a shark comes up and takes his head off. Poor Mike in Deep Blue Sea 2. Pour one out for him. But yeah, that's not far off, but it's a little better than that, I'd say. There is a little more action involved in the death of Earls.
Or Earls.
Yeah.
Earl's
Sorry, chum.
Squishy, juicy body.
Yeah.
So juicy.
They just destroy it. They destroy his poor body.
It's bad enough that he's been decapitated the way that he has. And it's just, well, we have this guy. But I like that they're using what they have. You know, it's like, we need to chum in the water. What have we got? We got this guy.
Earls.
He's squishy. Squishy chum is good.
He's not using his blood anymore. Sharks may as well.
Oh, God. It could be like Interview with the Vampire, and like dead blood kills the sharks.
Oh, dead man's blood. They have that theory in Supernatural too. It doesn't kill vampires, but it makes them sick. Very, very sick.
Oh, I like. See, Earls could have made the sharks sick.
We could have poisoned him. Yeah, we could have poisoned him.
Tainted
Vampire
sharks. Sorry, Walking Dead. Okay, well, Heather, where can the listeners find you online? What other projects you got going at the moment?
Well, we're still doing the live streaming, which has been a ton of fun, and usually a technical disaster every other show. So if you like to watch dumpster fires, you should come check the MILFcast out on Twitch. We stream every Sunday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and what the hell time do I go on? 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we do. We're on the Twitch there. That's where all the kids hang out, I hear. They're not hanging out with us, but that's what we're doing. And you can follow MILFcast on Facebook and Instagram. I've been posting fun crap on there. And if you want to watch my cat do yoga with me, you can go on my Instagram, which is Header Time.
So that's so you can watch that on YouTube. MILFcast is the channel. I highly recommend it. It's if you've enjoyed Heather on this show, then it's far more of that. As you can hear, that's always a good time. Listeners, you can find more of my work, my writing over at lifeversusfilm.com, Life vs Film, or listen to me over on the Lambcast, the official podcast of the Large Association of Movie Blogs, largeassmovieblogs.com, where I host a monthly Lampardy movie trivia podcast episode. That is also a lot of fun. Heather was on a couple of months ago, and we had a good time there, and Mark will be on in the future, I'm sure. Mark, where can people find you?
Yeah, Movies, Films, and Flicks, Movies, Films, and FLIX. And then, go to Film Theorists. You can check out, just type in Mark Hoffmeyer Film Theorists on YouTube, and then, listen to Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong, and then listen to the Verses on Rotten Tomatoes on YouTube. You can check all that out. So, that's where I'm at.
Very nice. Well, as we've only got one chapter left with actual stuff in it. So,
wow.
Next week is the last action chapter, and then there's one after that where less happens, but we have plans. We have things to talk about, and then a special bonus Deep Blue Sea franchise episode after that. So the Deep Blue Sea content is still going to keep on coming. Don't you worry. But as for Chapter 9 of Deep Blue Sea 3, thank you very much to Heather Baxendale-Walsh for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me on. I missed you guys, and I missed bloody shark goodness.
Well, you're welcome for having some more in your life today. I have been Jake Lewitt.
Mark Hoffmeyer.
And we'll Deep Blue see you next week.